I have cut into the heart, and I might have to cut a little bit more. I became a teacher because of the many wonderful teachers I had in my life that inspired me, as well as my mom. She thought there was no higher calling in life than being a teacher, and she saw something in me that encouraged, she continued to encourage me to become a teacher. But I had amazing teachers in elementary school, middle school, during those rough years in high school that I wanted to model what they did for kids in our community. I want to show you this right here. See if you can identify this, if I can detach it. You might know what that is, came out of there. Okay? What'd the blood do? It clotted. It's a big old blood clot.
We do a lot of experiments, and she kind of relates it in a way that we understand a little bit better. It also shows us how it actually looks and functions.
On the inside of the heart, I can tell that this is the left side because this is the most muscular. You can see this is the right ventricle.
They want to come in here because they can feel her passion when she comes in. She's such a good example of what a teacher should be in this school, really because of not only her love for the subject, but her love for the kids themselves.
This is kind of like I-20, major highway. This is like number 1 and 378. They run parallel to each other.
It's like she's kind of like a class member almost, because she experiments with us, not by us. So it's not like she's just sitting there and watching us do the thing. She's in there with us. She's making it fun and productive.
Center your chest, tilt it to the left, so it's pointing towards your left side, okay? And that's where your heart is going to be oriented. I had breast cancer. The chemo has definitely impacted my brain and how it works, and so I have to work that much harder to do the job that I wanted to do, to be an excellent teacher.
She's their favorite teacher. She listens to them. She pushes them to be their best, but she provides kind of the safety nets for them. She has high expectations, and they want to meet the expectations for her every day.
They are wiped out on a Wednesday, so the focus is not as great. So, I might do a lot more calling, making sure that they're focused, making sure that they're with me, and making sure that they understand the content.
She is one that will always push them to be the best they can be, and wants to make sure that the knowledge that they receive is accurate and is meaningful to them. So she tries to relate it to the real world at all times. And I think she is definitely one that will always look out for the best interest of her students.
When you see the light bulbs go off, when there's definitely cloudiness and misunderstanding and misconceptions, and you see that light bulb go off, that's the biggest success, is to know that they've got it, they've mastered it, and hopefully they'll use it in the real world. You can feel how thick that artery is too. You teach and you give your best, in your heart that you've done everything you can, and then to know that the kids, reflect back on that and tell you many years down the road, that's the biggest satisfaction that I have.